Dear friends, welcome to this devotional gathering focused on the virtue of discernment. In the Bahá'í Writings, discernment is portrayed as the capacity to see with clarity, to distinguish truth from illusion, justice from prejudice, wisdom from impulse. It is a light that illuminates the path of spiritual growth. Discernment is not born of suspicion nor of superiority. It arises from purity of heart, humility, and reflection upon the Word of God. It enables us to make wise choices, act with integrity, and perceive the deeper realities hidden beneath the surface of daily life. In a world filled with noise, conflicting voices, and rapidly shifting values, discernment helps us anchor ourselves in the divine and make decisions aligned with truth. Tonight, as we read from the sacred writings, may our hearts open to the divine gift of clear vision, strengthened judgment, and the capacity to choose what leads to unity, compassion, and spiritual advancement. God hath endowed every soul with the capacity to recognize the truth, and hath placed within each heart the light of understanding. Yet this light groweth dim when obscured by the veils of desire and self. Strive, therefore, with all your might to purify your hearts, that the radiance of discernment may shine forth. When man turneth wholly towards God, he perceiveth the signs of truth in every created thing, and no delusion can lead him astray. This is the power with which God hath invested his servants, that they may distinguish the path of righteousness from the ways of error. Bahá'u'lláh, Gleanings from the Writings of Bahá'u'lláh. The essence of true understanding is to distinguish clearly between the things that conduce to the exaltation of man and those that lead to his abasement. Blessed is the one who, through the power of the Spirit, perceiveth the inner meanings of the divine teachings and walketh in accordance with them. The world is full of voices that call out, each claiming authority, yet only the Word of God offereth the power of discernment. Let the friends meditate upon his teachings, that they may know the truth, act upon it, and become lamp-bearers to all mankind. Baha'u'lláh, Tablets of Baha'u'lláh. O people of God, lay fast hold on the cord of insight and wisdom, for the world and its vanities distract the mind and blind the eye of the heart. When the soul is illumined by the light of detachment and purity, it beholdeth realities as they truly are, and discerneth truth from error, guidance from misguidance, justice from tyranny. Strive that ye may be endowed with such vision, for it is the foundation of all spiritual advancement and the means whereby the believer is enabled to serve the cause with wisdom and understanding. Baha'u'lláh, Epistle to the Son of the Wolf. Consider how easily mankind is deceived by the outward appearance of things. It is only through the eye of the Spirit that man can perceive the reality of things and avoid error. The friends must pray earnestly for discernment, that they may know what is conducive to the good of the world and what bringeth harm. The time is short and the tasks are great. Therefore must each soul strive to acquire wisdom and insight, that he may contribute to the upliftment of humanity and avoid the pitfalls of heedlessness. Abdu'l-Bahá, Star of the West. Blessed are they who seek to distinguish truth in every matter, for such souls are the instruments of the Most High. Man must weigh every word every action, every thought, in the balance of reason illumined by faith. If he findeth it conducive to unity, to justice, to compassion, then it is of God. Should he find it sowing discord or harming another soul, it must be abandoned. Discernment is the guardian of moral action and the protector of human dignity. Through it, the believer is able to tread the path of righteousness with confidence and clarity. Abdu'l-Bahá. Selections from the writings of Abdu'l-Bahá. The capacity for understanding differeth with every soul, yet all have been endowed with the ability to recognize the manifestation of God in his day, if they purify themselves from the world and its illusions. The light of discernment shineth only in the mirror of a pure heart. When the heart is cleansed from self and desire, then truth is made known, and the believer perceiveth what others cannot. This is the fruit of spiritual striving, and the means whereby the soul draweth near unto God. Bahá'u'lláh, Kitab-i-Iqan. A pure heart and an enlightened mind are the two luminaries that guide the soul upon its path. When man is steadfast in the teachings and engageth in daily reflection, God granteth him the gift of discernment, whereby he seeth clearly the way before him. No calamity can confound him, no trial can darken his vision. He walketh in the world with assurance, distinguishing that which leadeth to life from that which resulteth in destruction. Blessed is the soul that attaineth unto this bounty, for he shall become a source of guidance to others. Abdu'l-Bahá, Paris Talks. The beginning of all wisdom is the recognition of God and the understanding of his teachings. Those who meditate upon his words acquire insight into the mysteries of life and are able to distinguish truth from vain imagination. Baha'u'lláh. Gleanings from the writings of Baha'u'lláh. Reflect upon the verses of God, that your hearts may be strengthened and your understanding deepened. For it is through reflection that the believer is able to perceive the hidden wisdom in all things. Baha'u'lláh, Tablets of Baha'u'lláh. Wisdom is the greatest light, and discernment the most precious of treasures. Through them, man is guided in his affairs, and enabled to promote the welfare of the world. Abdu'l-Bahá, Promulgation of Universal Peace. God hath bestowed upon man the faculty of understanding, that he might distinguish between truth and falsehood. Let him not misuse this trust, but apply it to the advancement of the human race. Abdu'l-Bahá. Selections from the writings of Abdu'l-Bahá. The friends must strive to acquire wisdom and insight, for without these qualities, service is imperfect and the path uncertain. Shoghi Effendi, Advent of Divine Justice. Heedlessness is the cause of error. Reflection is the cause of discernment. Let each soul reflect daily upon his words and deeds, that he may walk the path of truth. Abdu'l-Bahá, Star of the West. The light of understanding is essential for those who seek to serve the cause, for without discernment, the believer may fall prey to superstition or imitation. Shoghi Effendi, Unfolding Destiny. Consultation when conducted in a spirit of humility, purity, and detachment, leadeth to true discernment. Through unity of thought, the friends are assisted to discover the truth in every matter. Abdu'l-Bahá, Promulgation of Universal Peace. Dear friends, thank you for joining in this devotional on the virtue of discernment. The writings remind us that discernment is not merely intellectual. It is a spiritual capacity developed through prayer, reflection, consultation, and purity of heart. It empowers us to walk in truth, avoid error, make wise decisions, and contribute positively to the world. At this time, we welcome anyone who feels moved to share a prayer or reading. Otherwise, please feel free to remain in quiet reflection as we bring this devotional portion to a gentle close.